Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's Dr. Somji. Today we're going to be reviewing one of the hottest brands that came to the UK a little bit later, but actually I get a lot of patients asking me about it, mainly because the price point is very similar to medical grade skincare that you can get at some of my clinics. It's called the Drunk Elephant. So the next product, which a lot of people talk about and they love it, is called the B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. So it's like, it says Quench and Illuminate, pineapple ceramide and provitamin B5. These are the things that are written on pack for this product. And look, if you've been using this AHA, BHA, I think that you should probably, if you've got retention or acne, you may want to use this afterwards instead of the oil, and it might not be so thick. So that's my little top tip for using this brand. But let's go back to the B5 and the Hydra Intensive. So the main thing that they're talking about on pack is hydration. So let's look at the ingredients. So we know it's designed to complement the serums like vitamin C, but the first ingredient you can see are coconut alkanes, which are kind of a naturally derived emollient, which is quite nice because it helps the product spread, makes it feel nice, and also prevents like any kind of water loss from the skin as well. That's what we call transepidermal water loss. Next ingredient that we can see is ammonium acrylate dimethylurate. I can never pronounce that, but essentially that's a synthetic polymer that's designed to thicken a formula. Now I get a little bit suspicious when that is so high up in the list. The reason why is because if you're not using a lot of hyaluronic acid, and especially if you're using smaller molecules, it's gonna run too quickly. So they definitely need a little bit of weight within the formula, and this is the reason why they've included it. You've got pentylene glycol, which is a nice conditioning agent, so it will condition the skin and make it feel quite nice. But look, as of yet, apart from a little bit of emollient from coconuts, we really haven't got anything that we're shouting home about. It's just something, it's a base essentially right now. Halfway down the list, we've got panthenol. So this is the B5 that they talk about that's on pack, but it's halfway down the list. And then underneath that, you've got the sodium hyaluronate cross polymer, which is a great product. It's a great ingredient to include. It's a modifying form of hyaluronic acid that's attached to a polymer that keeps it in the upper layers of the skin. So it's got enhanced hydration, and I actually like that because too many hyaluronic acid within products are actually drawing moisture from up top down below, and the surface of the skin is dry. While this, with a smaller amount of ingredient, you can keep the hydration up top, which is where you want it, right? But again, I think it's too low down in the ingredient list for me to think, oh my god, there's a high concentration. So I haven't tried this, but I'm going to try it now. So let's go. I think it's going to be thin. Look, it's super thin. So it's easily absorbed, there's no doubt about that, but it's thin. It really needed that thickener that we talked about. I think there are other better hyaluronic acids on the market that we've talked about in previous videos. Yes, there's some additional B5, but it's so low down the list that it's not really going to make a difference. So I personally don't think that this product's worth it. I think there's other things on the market that can do pretty much the same job, if not better. So there's my summary, guys. Look, it's a really popular brand, so I'm not gonna say no to every single product. There's some products that I thought were fantastic. Every single product on the skin feels really nice. The only drawback that we've got, there's only two drawbacks that we've got, is the actual amount of active ingredients is quite low. So it's not gonna really change your skin so much, but it will definitely help, kind of feel better. So overall, I think it's not a bad brand. If you've got the extra cash for it, if you're thinking, well, no, I really want to get what I pay for, it's not the brand for me.